Hey guys, right, we're back. Okay, so we'll start off at home this morning. Had a late night last night where I went and picked up these gems. Okay, a couple of turbo Capris, twin cam motor, super rough, paid way too much for them, but there is a reason why I paid too much. Like this one's got body kit and probably sell some wheels off it and bits and pieces, but they are extremely rough, the pair of them. Obviously there's a cylinder head and some cams sitting on the seat. It does have a boost gauge, which is good because it has to be turbo for what the captain and I are trying to achieve with these. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna head over to the workshop now, fill you in with what's going on. Righto, lobbed at the workshop, and okay, I'll give you a bit of a backstory on these Capris. We need the engines out of them basically for a project we're going to do, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I saw them ages ago. I knew there was two turbo ones there with two motors. I haven't looked at them, so we're going to have a look at them now, guys. And yeah, I don't know what we've got, to be honest. A little bulge. Put that up there. All right, now apparently this one will run, but and then when I got there last night, he told me it needed a still pretty stock. It needed a fuel pump. So well, it's all there, stock turbo. Yeah, extremely rough. If anyone wants any Capri parts though, obviously we have some. This one's actually a XR2, and it is extremely rough. They both ended up having terrible. Everything is. Basically, yeah, we want to be hairdressers, so we're going to get some of these going and cut some hair, which is going to be great. All right, and then we've got the red one, which has a nicer set of wheels on it. I wouldn't say they're great, but they're nicer. Inside of it's yeah, it is what it is. Looks like it's got a couple of gauges with the wires eaten out. It does have a cylinder head on the passenger seat there and a set of cams, this one. And it come with the gasket set. Let's jump up here and have a look. Does this one have a bigger turbo or anything? No. No, they're both stock. Both stock? Alright. Alright, well, what do you think? For me buying them sight unseen,
that's what we need to do what we're going to do. And there, all we need is stock, basically the engine. The rest of it can get sold or do whatever we want with it. But I think it's a good starting point for what we want to do.
So I have chased for a few days, for a week or so on these. They were too expensive. The guy though was really good, and I've been trying to swap him different cars and do different deals.
Oh, this one's
nothing.
Got an almighty gay blow-off valve on it.
Nothing really. What's that?
It's actually not a bad blow-off valve. That one there.
Righto, so we've got the two motors there. Okay. Now, ages ago, I'd done a deal with another mate that had tx3 all-wheel drives. I got that black one, I got the red one, and I got a Mazda Familia. Now, I gave the Mazda Familia to Leith because he's always wanted one. I kept the red one because it's the model I wanted, and we ended up swapping the black one for that ute there to Simo. He's gone quite well with his tx3, got it running and all the rest of it, still working on the project, but it's coming along nicely. But we were sitting down the other day talking, and it's like, well, we want to do something, you know what I mean, on a weekend, maybe go and drive something or do something. I got done in the Jag, as you know, driving, so we can't really go out on the street and do too much. Neither of us want to go drag racing. Drifting, not so much, you know, but to do over here down the road is Wandai. They have Wandai sprints, they have sprints at Leeburn, and there's also a flat track at Warwick. Okay, so we can do a bit of circuit racing and sprints and stuff like that. Yes, I could have done it in the WRXs, had them going quite easily and happening, but we had the Mazda Familia, which is this one, okay, and the tx3 all-wheel drive there. So this is an all-wheel drive car, that's an all-wheel drive car. That one has a sunroof in it, and I absolutely despise sunroofs. So it's very hard to get an all-wheel drive laser tx3 shell, okay, because I've got this 2-wheel drive one that I picked up from a good bloke up in Bundaberg, okay. Yeah, so mine's rough, but I can do wide body on it. It's all-wheel drive, so we've got gearboxes, all-wheel drive gearboxes, which will bolt directly up to the motors that are in the Capris. Just trying to piece something together. So the plan is to get them in and get them going, okay, and then from there add turbos, fuel systems, coilovers, tires, wheels, and start to show improvements with you guys. So we're going to go through the process of building cheap track cars and then doing small modifications to bring times up as we progress together. And the good thing is we're both going to be running pretty much the same base, and together see our driving times will be different, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be awesome that we're both same motors, same sort of turbos, and then it'll come down to the way we set the cars up, competing against each other to see where we're going to end up. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. I know that we definitely are. Like, me and Leith have been mates since high school. We're old now, so we've known each other for 25 odd years, and yeah, and he does a lot for me. So buying this sort of stuff for him and helping him out to get the bits and pieces he needs is good. I enjoy returning the favour. So yeah, that's what's happening, guys. We'll have a piss about with these Capris, try and get them running, see what we've got. One of them's definitely got a blown head gasket. He said one of them definitely runs. I do have another mate that an hour after I committed to buying those, he rang me and said, I've got a full all-wheel drive setup, motor, gearbox, drive shafts, everything, intercoolers, all sorts of stuff. So I may still end up buying that stuff. I will actually end up buying that stuff as well, exhaust system, so we've got spare all-wheel drive gearbox. But yeah, I don't know, guys, that's the plan, track cars. All right, I do have for sale, guys, I don't know if any of you guys are looking for, I know a lot of you guys are Holden guys, I've got a manual VN wagon, runs and drives, it's a bit rough, it's a bit of a project for someone. I put it on Facebook the other day for 1,600 bucks. So if anyone wants a VN wagon, it's nothing special, but it does run. Leith's just here skidding that VT. But yeah, all right, guys, let's have a look at these Capris. Righto, here we go, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Half start, you bastard.
All right, well,
yeah, no, mate,
that runs, so that's a good start. Maybe it hasn't done a head gasket, maybe it's just a fuel pump. So
tx3
cool.
familia.
All right, there we go. Let's it's worth following now. And there goes that phone again. Righto, we're just going to quickly check this black one as well, see what it's doing. We've just put a battery in it, he's got some spray. This one looks stock, the other one's got a blow off valve, it's got a boost gauge. Yeah, but I don't know, fuel line's been cut on this one, as you can see just there, because they were playing back seats out, so the fuel pump's underneath the back seat there. But yeah, it would just be nice to know that ignition systems work and we can go from there. This one felt really terrible in the shifter, like it's like there's something terribly wrong there.
Ready when you are.
All right, let's see what she's gonna do, guys.
Go again.
Yeah.
Don't rev it, just let it idle.
Okay.
There's not enough aero start to.
He's a champion.
This one's really good.
Wow.
That's just idling off.
Yeah.
Off start.
I'll shut that off before we lean it too much. But...
That's neat. She's getting the shit out of me.
That's just running off what's left in the manifold.
That's a really good motor. I'm happy with that one.
Should we play with the other one just a little bit?
Yeah, we might do this.
Might have one more.
No flares.
Oh, his flares didn't turn up. Posty just drove past. All right, we're going to play with this red one a little bit further because that just made us very happy. All right, hang on. Righto, we're going to just try this without me touching the throttle. seems alright as well. We'll have to put some water in it and get a fuel pump to it and see what it does. So, yeah. That's the result. Alright, that'll do.
Yeah.
Alright, well, both run, which gives us ignition systems, wiring harnesses that are good, big ends that are good if we do have to do a head gasket.
Bottom ends. Yeah.
Well, bottom ends that are good. Yeah, even though I spent more than what I wanted to, it's still going to work out okay. It'll get us cutting hair in no time. Alright, see you. Alright, we were finished, guys, but we just started looking a little bit further because I honestly didn't look at these cars when I bought them, but we just noticed that it's a gift that keeps giving. It's got swerved rotors front and rear, right? And then we were just looking here. It's got a blow-off valve. It's got a boost controller, and then we can see a massive dump pipe. So we're just about to have a look at a underneath and see what's actually under here. Don't go under the forklift, alright? Righto. So it's got, it definitely has probably done a head gasket. Looking at that, someone's tried to repair the radiator hose. But a big dump pipe to the.
Left a standard cat in there, and it's just got a 2.5 inch system with just one.
But that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, the big dump pipe's good.
Standard cat. The rest of the exhaust is probably usable, but
yeah, it's cheap. But I've got a big one on my car already.
I've got a big one too. Oh,
well, I'm not talking about your grinder app.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's nothing else special under here, guys. But except for that dump pipe, which is good. But if someone wants a kit for a Capri, maybe even brakes. So I don't think these brakes do fit the other laser, but I'll have to cross-reference some part numbers and stuff. I don't know. It's a bit of a result. It's got a few more bits and pieces on it that are going to be helpful in the build. Yeah, less stuff you got to buy and go from there. Anyway, this time, see you.